Hi, everyone. Good morning. It's Margaret Manning here. Welcome to 60 and Me. Welcome to a new day. Hope you're doing great this morning, wherever you are in the world. Thanks a lot for being here. I really appreciate your support and just for showing up and being here for each other. It means a lot. So thanks a lot. I want to thank our sponsor today, Puritan's Pride. We love talking about well-being and health here on 60 and Me. Super important as we get older. And you can check out the Puritan's Pride website to find out about how to combine good nutrition with a healthy lifestyle in your 60s. So I hope you're feeling well today, feeling great, and ready to embrace a brand new day. Cup of tea. I'm drinking my cup of tea this morning. It's actually Twinings Earl Grey. It's one of my favorites. I love Earl Grey. Today I've got it just black, but I often put milk in it, and that takes me back to my days in England. But, we all have our associations, I think, with tea and with food. And for me, tea is just one of those things that I don't know what it is, but every single one I've ever researched has got something good in it. It just seems like Mother Nature gave us tea as a gift. So I'm really, really happy to share with you my favorite every day. But anyway, I want to chat with you about something that it's just a topic that Debbie Hensley, one of our bloggers, wrote about, and it just struck me as something I hadn't really thought about. And she does a good job of telling a funny story about her own life. But I'm going to just, give her example, but pull in some of our own that I've listened to from you and just my own experiences. But it's all about 7 things that she thought she would be good at by the time she got to age 60. And it's so funny because there's certain things like she says, okay, we all have learned some things really well. We've learned how to do some things extremely well, like I can make a cup of tea. No problem. I can drive a car. And I know how to drive a car really, really well. I know how to ride a bike. I know how to make a pretty good cup of coffee. And I know how to navigate train journeys. I mean, there's things that I've done over and over, so I've just got really good at them. And I know that I'm good at those. And there's some things that I'm not very good at. And I just kind of, okay, I never will. I never want to be good at ironing some clothes or, I don't know, folding laundry or whatever. You name the things that I really don't want to do. And there are some things that I really love to do that I'm getting better at all the time, like how to cuddle a baby, how to soothe a baby, how to do things that just require some practice. And those are the things that we tend to do and love. And then there's some things you think, though, gosh, by the time I was 60, I really should have done these other things and figured them out. But I didn't, or I can't. So she talks about, the first one she talks about is so funny, shaving her legs. She says, you'd think I would have gotten really good at doing that by my 60s. But she either has a little nick or she misses a part or it just doesn't, what happened. I just didn't do a very good job with that. And for me, for example, cooking, I'm sorry, I'm just not a good cook. I never will become a good cook. I thought I would. My mom was a great cook, and I just thought by some kind of osmosis I would become a great chef. Fortunately, one of my sons is a chef, but it's like I never really got the hang of it. So I thought I would do really well with cooking when I was 60, or by the time I was 60, but it didn't happen. Another thing that she talks about in a little bit more, sort of personal note is she thought that she would be really good at ignoring other people's bad behavior. She thought that she'd always be able to say, oh, I could walk in that person's shoes and understand them and accept their, in quotes, bad behavior, whatever that might be to you. But she said over the years, with a few sons with challenges and a few daughters-in-laws and friends and neighbors, I've just figured out, she says, that, it's just, I still am bothered by certain people's behavior. And I just thought I would have gotten better at that. But no, she just is feeling, sometimes upset by people's behavior. And she learns how to refrain, like you learn how to adapt to that behavior, how to not get involved in drama, but you actually do in the heart of hearts find it difficult. So that's the second thing. Another thing that Debbie thought she would get used to and be good at by the time she was 60 was not caring what other people thought of her. This is one that we talk about a lot, and I think there's probably some people out there listening to this who are pretty good at ignoring other people's, feelings about them. But for Debbie and for me, I have to be honest, I still get upset when someone criticizes me. I still get upset when, when I feel slighted or not so much ignored, but just not taken seriously. And this whatever the thing is that you feel sensitive about. Mine was my nose. I have a big nose. Sorry, I do. And, thank my dad for that. But, I always was sensitive about that. She said she's got big ears, Debbie. And whenever someone makes any kind of comment or looks at you even sideways, you think, But anyway, you think you should get better at that, but it doesn't always happen. Another thing is that you always think that by the time you're 60, you should be able to do the things that you loved as a child. If you loved doing something as a child, then you must surely have, figured it out by the time you were 60. But no, it doesn't happen. She said she liked to sing when she was a child, but she isn't a very good singer now. And you still feel a little bit sad by that. So I think that's really important to know that it's okay to not be good at those things you thought you'd be good at. And being a good gardener is another thing she said. Surely by now I would have figured out the gardening thing, but I never was a good gardener, so I never expected to get good at it. But is that something for her that she always thought if she tried hard enough, the plants would just live. They wouldn't die. And they just kept on not making it. So that's another thing that she gave. Another thing that Debbie says she really thought she'd be good at was dancing. She loves dancing. She really wanted to dance. She loved, to be able to be a good dancer, but didn't work. And so she's, just worried about that. And what is it that she couldn't make happen by her 60s? And circumstances just don't always allow us. That's the secret. I mean, if you haven't had a partner who likes to dance, or if you haven't had made the time or been in a place where there were lessons you could take, you just don't learn those things. So I think it's okay. I think she's probably being a little hard on herself. And then finally, there's one more thing that she says here that she thought, surely by now I'm going to get good at this, and that's handwriting. I had a really good handwriting, and I don't anymore, but I type so much. I just even type like the addresses on envelopes. I type them up and stick them on the envelope. But anyway, you just have to not worry about it. And she says that she thought somehow, though, that was going to be her thing, that she was going to learn to have exquisite calligraphy handwriting. Doesn't happen. Anyway, I just thought it was a fun article, and I really think that she was super honest, actually, in accepting that she had limitations and that, hey, you can't do everything by the time you're 60, but there are some things, I bet, that you're really, really good at. So tell me, what are the things that you're really good at? Let's have a conversation. I really would be interested in that. And let's have just a chat below. Leave your comments in the section. What are you really good at? And there's one more thing I wanted to mention to you just as we close, and that is, don't forget, 60andMe has got a whole load of other channels. We got our website, Facebook page, Google+, YouTube. And so check all those out. You can just go to 60andme.com/start, and you can find out all the places that you'll find us. And we also have a new Patreon channel. And this is a channel for people who have a little extra money, who are willing to donate to 60andMe, a pound or $1 or $3 a month, and get exclusive videos and a place online to have a little bit more personal, private conversation. And we really do appreciate your support as we try to do the things here at 60andMe that just take us a lot of time, and we don't charge a membership fee. So this was a way to give people a chance to contribute. So you can just go to patreon.com/60andme. Okay, well, thanks a lot for being here, everybody. Thank you for your time, for your support, and tell us what you think you're really good at in your 60s. Look forward to the conversation. Take good care, everybody. Have a super day. Bye-bye for now.